Park. You know, we have 3 new riders, regardless of what happens on Zoe's run right now. We have 3 new riders who have never stood on the Olympic slopestyle podium before, and they are all going to be getting medals today. But Zoe will determine which medal and who gets which. Okay, perfect. That was a beautiful landing. She's heading to the second feature. Oh
10.
My goodness, that's a beautiful 1080.
Okay, here we go.
And back-to-back 10s. Huge landing in the parking lot down there. All right, this is going to put Julia Marino's first place position in contention right now.
And the 92.88, Zoe Sadowski-Synnott has done it on the final run of competition. She grabs the gold medal. Julia Marino will grab the silver. Tess Cody with the bronze.
There's something magical about creating history, something spectacular about being the first to do it for your country. And yes, I'm talking about Zoe Sadowski-Synnott, of course, getting gold for New Zealand in this women's steep slope event. Such a magnificent way to start, and it's here I greet you and I welcome you to SportsMax's Winter Prime coverage, our Olympic show, where I'm sitting alongside the Beijing, Gerard Morrisili. Gerard, I'm hoping that you have done something first for Barbados.
If I have, it's not on record.
Yeah.
I don't think, but hopefully in due time it will change up.
Yeah, you're working on it. Well, it's fitting that we talk about the woman of the moment, Zoe Sadowski-Synnott, at 20 years of age, creating history for her country. They've waited since 1952 for this gold medal.
Yeah, that's right. And she's in her second Winter Olympic Games, and to finally grab that gold, you can see what it meant to her, what it meant to her competitors as well. So not just she was happy, but the entire country of New Zealand is happy. The Vice President of New Zealand would have spoken about her. You would obviously say what the Vice President said, but it was a great achievement for her and a magnificent performance, as we saw earlier.
Yeah, basically, he, the Deputy Prime Minister, he was talking a bit, Gerard, about the fact that he's looked at Zoe compete before, and he's seen the growth in her competition style, the maturity in the way that she takes on the event. And of course, they always say, with hard work, you definitely reap the rewards. And today, Zoe, 20 years old, reaping the benefits of her hard work, and we have to say, well deserved. Yeah, and what really stood out to me in this event, Gerard, is that the U.S., they've dominated. We know they dominate the Winter Olympics. They have 307 Winter Olympic medals, 105 gold, but they've dominated this particular event. So for Zoe to overcome them in basically their event, that also must, it's worth mentioning.
Yeah, they were overwhelming favorites, but of course, Zoe had other plans. She wanted to prove to herself, well, to all those out there, that she's capable of winning this event, and she went out there, she did what she had to do. She did 1080s, as we saw, that the nice freestyle that she did, and she really came out and gave it her best shot, and she was blessed with that gold medal.
And she's 20, which means she has a lot of time on her hands, right? So Zoe, a force to be reckoned with. Gerard, are you looking forward to see her dominate in the upcoming years?
Of course, I think she'll be one to watch for the upcoming years. Can't wait to see if she does more events as time goes on. So maybe she would expand what she does. Step outside of her comfort zone, I guess. She said, well, I've done that, the slow style, I've done that, won a gold medal, and now it's time to go forward and win some more golds in other events.
All right, well, time to switch gears. We're heading now to speed skating, and it's fitting that we talk about the man cupping gold for Sweden, Nils van der Poel, setting an Olympic record 500 meters, of course, in this 5,000 meters in the speed skating final. The last time Sweden won a gold in the speed skating was in 1988. He came into this event, Van der Poel, he did as the favorite, Gerard. We know the pressure that comes with being the favorite, but he lived up to it, and today he's reaping the rewards.
Yeah, that's right. It's never easy to come into an event as the overwhelming favorite and also delivering, but he did that. And funny enough, he captured the Olympic record today, but he's also the world record holder in the same event. And I think he's proud to have been able to hold on to both of these records, and he'll be cherishing them for a long, long time to come.
Yeah, and in the 2018 Winter Olympics, he took part and he placed 14th.
Yeah.
That prompted him to take a 1-year break, which I think is very outstanding. You know, even me being the go-getter that I am, you know, I'm always concerned if I'm able to step away because, you know, I'm a high achiever. I like to get things done, and I feel like stepping away would take away from the achievements and the time that I have to get it. However, this is not the case for Van der Poel because he stepped away for 1 year. He comes back and he wins Olympic gold for his country. So we see the benefits sometimes of just simply taking a break.
Yeah, he knew that he was at his best right now, and probably mentally he just needed that break, taking it for himself and really reinventing his craft and how he can go about doing it. And of course, the pandemic assisted because there was no competition there. So we'll see, we have seen that it has paid off for him. Congratulations to him again.
Right, and with this Olympic gold, this takes Sweden up to 2 gold medals so far. For this year's Winter Olympics, they would be hoping that, you know, they can cup a few more gold. Well, we're moving along now to cross skiing, and in that category, Russia Olympic Committee, their representative Alexander Bolshinov, 4-time medalist, he won the skiathlon by a mere 1 minute and 11 seconds. And Gerard, that 1 minute and 11 seconds is what we're going to spend some time talking about, because it shows how this event is decided by, you know, the smallest of margins. You really have to get everything right if you are to cup gold in this event. He got it right, and he took the gold home for his country. Yeah,
he was actually pushing in the last about 100 meters to really get, I don't know if his eyes were on the clock, but he was pushing, and the effort that he gave extremely went up. We saw that he really wanted this one. Very, very good performance from the Russian Olympic Committee participant, and he did well, and he deserves it.
What I think is very special about Alexander Bolshinov is every time that he's participated at a Winter Olympic Games, he has ensured that he's on the podium. So he's not only there for competition, he's there to win medals, and he's done so. So it's not a surprise to me that he's gone on to win Olympic gold, because it was already in the making. You could have seen the fair spirit and the fact that, you know, he was ready to get what was rightfully his.
Yeah, what I think too is also spectacular is that Russia has a bit of issues, you know, when it comes on to Olympic Games. You know, they had the doping scandals and all stuff like that. So all of that cloud, with that cloud over his head, he came out here, he did what he needed to do in order to participate and ensure that he got a gold medal for his team. So with all of that there, and coming out and giving his best shot, it really shows that he wanted this and he got it.
Yeah, and just to expound a bit on the point that you made, the fact that the Russian Olympic Committee, that's how they're being represented.
Yeah.
Russia being banned for being involved in doping scandals. This is the last year they're paying their dues and they're being represented under the ROC. Moving forward, that ban will be lifted and they can, you know, fly their Russian flag with pride, because we all know how great they have been at the Winter Olympics. Well, Gerard, records are meant to be broken, and this year we have a small treat for our viewers. We're going to show them a small video about a couple of records that could be broken this year. You never know. they say, that can be broken. Gerard, we've already seen 2. They've been broken already, 1 by a woman, 1 by a man. So 8 more to go. Can we really get it done?
To be broken, but yeah, we already saw the women's speed skating 3,000 meter event. That record was broken yesterday. By Irene Schouten of the Netherlands, and of course we saw the Olympic record falling to Nils van der Poel earlier today, and I think we can see more. You know, funny enough, all 10 of those records that we just saw were in speed skating.
Ooh.
Yeah, speed skating. So maybe we have to look out for the other events though.
Yeah.
But speed skating, we have to keep a particularly close eye on this one because it's obvious that these records will be shattered. We've already seen 2 go down, so we have 8 more, and I'm rooting for those 8 to be going.
Yeah, that would be an amazing Winter Olympics if all 10 were broken. And speaking about an amazing Winter Olympics, just a reminder, and I know you didn't forget, we have our Caribbean participants at this year's Beijing Olympics. It's going to be, of course, an exciting thing to watch. We feel as if, you know, we're being represented at the highest level. It's something to be very happy and very, you know, proud about. So I'm reminding you that this Friday, the training for the bobsled event begins, and it's an event we don't want to miss. Trinidad will be there.
That's right.
And
Jamaica
will be there. So we're rooting for our people.
Yeah, I see you're wearing your colors today.
Well, this was a coincidence, but yes, you're right.
Yeah, I know particularly though the bobsleigh training actually gets a lot of attention, a lot of eyes, which is quite amazing that a training session could actually do that. Of course, you know, they've had some trouble in the past with a team actually losing a couple of members after training, but hopefully all goes well for both teams, and I hope that they can just get themselves ready, of course, do what they need to do, get in the frame of mind to compete and
win
their best and win. Yes.
We're not only here to compete, Gerard. We're here to win. We know how we Caribbean people are. We're very competitive, and we're looking forward to see our athletes rep for our entire Caribbean. So it's time for me to leave you. Of course, I wish you goodbye. Thank you for joining us. This is Winter Prime on your Home of Champions. I'm Mariah Ramharak.
And I'm Gerard Morrisili.
We'll see you tomorrow. You take care. Bye for now.